it's Valentine's Day, and I forgot to get a girlfriend again, so I figured the best way to celebrate is to play Smash or Pass. I really hope no one kink shames me in the comments. So we're starting off with the OG5. That is a definite Smash. I'm a big Robot Chicken fan. Hard Smash. If the Cuphead shows anything to go by, he'd probably just try to eat me before I can have the chance, so pass. I've always found her kind of annoying. Pass. Isn't sleeping with a primate the reason AIDS are a thing? Also Nintendo, please don't copyright claim this video just because your characters are in it. You should know what fair use is by now. Heart Smash. Princess Charm definitely seems like my type. Give Princess Charm her own game already. Any of the FNAF animatronics would probably try to kill me before I could get the chance, so pass. I never found her very likable either. Pass. I've always been a big fan of cooking. Hard Smash. I like Daisy's personality compared to Peach. Pass. As an Aspie, I have sensitive hearing like dollars. Smash. I don't watch a lot of the old house. Pass. Whoa. How can I say no to someone with a dump truck like that? I'm admittedly a chubby chaser. Hard Smash. If I had to smash Vlad to get a discount on my insurance, then smash. I'd almost certainly smash Foxy, but something tells me I'd regret it afterwards somehow. I feel like Frankie and I have a lot in common. Hard Smash. Does it count as bestiality to sleep with a Pokemon? I'd rev up Harley better than Joker or the ever would. Smash. I can see why the Warner Bros were into her. I just wish she made it into the reboot. Hard Smash. Knowing how Jessica's version of is just a game of patty cake, I'd probably have to pass. Get a haircut and we'll talk. Her name alone is a turn off for me. Pass. I've seen a lot of people talk about how extra thick Kate is, but honestly I've seen thicker. Pass. I never watched much of Kim Possible either. Pass. Look at the stompers on this one. Hard Smash.
You have a fetch for clown feet for the way you put some on whatever your characters.
Nate, who gave you permission to be in this video? This is Lanny from a webcomic called The Flower, and the nose you may think we're on her is a turn off for me, but I'd give her a hard smash.
I'm starting to feel like your popular series is based off of your fetishes.
If I want your opinion, I'll fucking ask for it. Speaking of huge noses and being annoyed, I find was kind of relatable. Another hard smash. What's with all the clowns on this list? This is YouTube, not Twitter. Whatever, I'd still smash. I love M&M's, but not enough to sleep with one of the spokes candies. Pass. I would smash Marina, but at the same time, I don't want to risk getting clobbered by Sharko. I'm a lot of things, but a hippie like Marzipan ain't one of them. Pass. Smash, but mainly out of pity. I used to be a huge Sim4 fan until the series started focusing too much on the story arc. Smash. Knowing how I can customize the Gunner any way I wish. Hard smash. I'm almost certain Mrs. Frizzle and I share the same fetishes. Hard smash. I hear the theory that Mrs. Pac-Man is just Pac-Man in drag, but assuming that's false. Smash. Hard pass. Firstly, because I'm not a furry, plus she's way too feisty. If it's the movie Peach played by Anya Taylor-Joy, then smash. Okay, seriously, is this list actually trying to give me Clussy fever? Because if so, working. Smash. Wacky Races happens to be my favorite Hanna-Barbera cartoon, so Penelope is a hard smash. Raven is a bit too edgy for me. Pass. I already explained why I wouldn't sleep with the FNAF animatronics. Hard pass. I bet Spinel's powers would make things interesting in the bedroom. Hard smash. I feel like Terry would also be a great match for me. Another hard smash. I don't know about Tiffany. She seems cute, but her based reports made her kind of unlikable. I'll just put her down as a maybe. Tadette looks cute, but I don't want to know what she sounds like when she's moaning. Pass. Sam and Clover are maybes, but I would totally smash Alex. And no, I'm not saying I would sleep with her just because we have the same name. I'm not a narcissist.
He's the guy who loses his own net as a logo.
One more word out you, and the next tune I'm gonna smashes you with my hammer. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Kill it with fire. Whoever would sleep with his mom must be hella desperate to lose their virginity. Pass. Alright, that's all of them. Let's see the results. Well, it's good to know my standards aren't too high. Happy Valentine's Day, folks.